In this video, I'm going to show you how to set up your project at the very beginning. So I've got my picture here in the middle of the dancer. I've resized it by going through Image and then Scale Image right here. And I've changed my size up to 3300. This is my widest dimension, my width. It's wider than it is high. That's at 3300. The height is going to be wherever it's going to be. Okay? So, a couple things I need to do first. If you look over here on the right in my layers, I have a layer that is my dancer. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put a black layer on top of this. So, to do this, look over my color over here on the left. I'm going to change my color from this. My default front right now is red. That's what it started on. To make sure that it's on black, just to the lower left of that is a small black and white square. I click that. My foreground color, which means the one in the fore or front, same thing, is now black. Okay? So I'm going to go to File. Actually, no, I don't need to do that. What am I saying? I'm going to come down to the right. I'm going to hit the New Layer button. Lower right. Okay? I'm going to hit this. And instead of transparency, which is my typical one, I'm going to set this to foreground color, which is set at black. And I'm going to call this layer black. Okay? Hit OK. Bam. Don't freak out. It's covered up. So over in here in the upper right, you can see that I have a black layer in front of my full color base. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take the opacity here and I'm going to turn this down. Let's find something there. 33% is looking pretty good. Okay, and the reason I do this is I'm going to put my text on this in white and I want my text to show up very clearly. Alright, so now I'm going to put in my text. Now you need to choose a quote that is relevant, that is interesting, that people will be interested in. So I have, dance is the hidden language of the soul. That seems to work with this. I'm going to go over to my font here. I'm going to choose my font by clicking on this little image. I've got a whole bunch of fonts listed. I am using one called Hot Chocolate Latte. I want to start out with my size, probably about 150, and then see if this is good enough. And it should be in pixels, nothing else but pixels. Okay, my color needs to be white, so I can just go down here. There you go. That's white. Hit OK. Bam. Color's white. So my text tool, the black A up here, and I'm going to click in. I'm going to put in my whole quote at first. So let's see here. Dance is the hidden language of the soul. I'm going to be set on cap lock. That's easy for me to say. All right, there we go. Dance is the hidden language of the soul. Alright, dance the hidden language of the soul. Look at that, spell check it. Probably check with a partner, good idea. If you spell it wrong now, you're going to spell it wrong a lot. I'm going to take my little text window, shape it down to the size I want. If you notice over here in my layers now, I have a layer called Dance is the Hidden, and it keeps going. But it's called the whole thing, not a problem. Now, what I'm going to do next, I'm going to take the major words like dance, hidden, language, and soul. And because I'm going to use these as individual words. I don't care about is, of, the. These are not really important words. Okay? These are words I'm going to make words I'm going to use all the time. So I'm going to go dance, size that down. You know what? I might even make this larger. I'm going to show you how to make this larger. Type that in, said, too small. I go back and I highlight it. I come down in my tool options. I'm going to make this thing 200. Let's try that out. That's better. Okay. Cover that up. Alright. And let's see what else I want. Hidden. Keep this large also. Hidden. Resize it. Language. Oh, missed. There we go. And last one, soul. Okay, so I'm using these words because these words are interesting. They grab people's attention. That's why I'm not using things like of and the and is. Who cares about of and all that stuff? No big deal. Alright, so now I have this thing done. That's going to set us up for now.